Okay, hey there, welcome to the A.E.Mackintosh channel. I'm doing this pressure washing job today, this driveway. This is an existing customer, a regular window cleaning customer, and I'm just giving their driveway a bit of a spruce up, I suppose. They're quite particular, so they want to get it just right. But I wanted to show you this Xjet, which I'm using today to apply the chemical. Wait, check this out. Tea, lemon cake. Hey, those are the kind of customers you want. So I've already pressure washed the driveway with the flat surface cleaner. It's not a very dirty driveway. It's a little bit mossy between the cracks, but there's no major black spotting or anything like that. So there's not a desperate need to apply a lot of chemical on this. But I really wanted to basically show you the Xjet mainly and show you how it works. So the great thing about this is you plug in the pressure washer tool here and the chemical sucks up the chemical here. So you just literally comes with the length of hose like this, and this one from Rutland Pumps. I've got this from Rutland Pumps, by the way, fantastic. And it's actually got a little tap on it here. So the chemical gets sucked up here, you put that end in the barrel. As the pressure washer, as the water goes through, it sucks up the chemical, goes in like that. Now the brilliant little thing about this new version from Rutland Pumps is it also comes with a container like this. So if you've got a smaller area and you only need a smaller amount of chemical, you can use that. Or if you're using it to maybe apply a biocide, or if you're using it maybe for car washing, you know, anything you want, and you're using a smaller amount of chemical, that's a great little container here. So there's a couple of different ways of using it. Now, a couple of great things about this Xjet. This is the M5 version, so it gives you this little, you just twist it and you can adjust the width of the fan as you're spraying it, which is really good. Comes with these little inserts here, quite small and fiddly. There's a whole pack of them, different colors, and that helps you gauge the strength of the mix that you'll be using of the chemical. So it comes with a little dilution chart here, and it depends on the flow of the machine you're using. I'm using a 21 litre per minute machine, so if I want to use a 25 to 1 mix, somewhere between 20 to 24 to 1 mix, I'll use a red insert. So that's the one I got here. That's a relatively weak mix for hypo. I'm going to apply sodium hypochlorite on this driveway here. If I was you, about 1 to 24, 25 is a good mix for biocide. It's a reasonably strong mix for biocide as well. But then a different color insert means that it'll be a different strength depending on what chemical you're using and how strong you want to mix it. So if I want to use about 25 to 1, the red insert just goes in there like that, and then the chemical container just goes on there, and then I've got a gun on quite a long handle here, so that then goes on there. It might be a good idea to use a much shorter handle, so this is not, so it wouldn't be so cumbersome. I quite like using this long handle because it keeps the chemical away from my body down towards the ground. So I find it really useful on large areas when I want to use the hose like this. I'll just use, so then down at this end I'll just use a little bit of Velcro. And that end goes in the chemical barrel, and off we go. We're going to apply some chemical to this driveway. I've already rinsed it off, so I've rinsed off the worst of the dirt, because otherwise what I find is you'll apply the chemical and it'll just react with that loose dirt on the surface. So I've done a quick rinse to get rid of most of that dirt. Quick rinse turned into quite a thorough rinse actually. This is very flat, this driveway, so there's no kind of runoff. The water's just sitting there on the surface. So it's a good way of checking your work anyway. And now we're going to apply the chemical just to make sure we get it absolutely clean. So let's go. So there we go. That's the Xjet there. Makes applying chemical at the right mix much easier. It is a little bit awkward with the long lance like that. It would be easier with a shorter gun, like I said, but it's whatever works for you. I haven't got a shorter gun like that, so I'm going to have to think about getting one because it would make using it much easier. But this turned out really good, so I'm going to come back in a day or so, brush fresh sand across the driveway, and it will look as good as new. So thanks for watching. Check out the Xjet at Rutland Pumps. They do the Xjet there. Really handy little tool. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it useful. And I'll catch up with you guys again very soon. Take care.